In a desperate attempt to overcome the profound grief of losing his family in a tragic airplane crash, Dr. Richard Harmon, a brilliant but tormented scientist, delves into the forbidden realm of cloning. Ignoring ethical boundaries, he secretly works in his secluded laboratory, determined to recreate the ones he loved and lost. After months of tireless effort, Richard successfully clones his wife and children. The replicated family appears physically identical, with the same smiles and familiar gestures. However, as time unfolds, subtle abnormalities emerge. The cloned family experiences vivid memories that weren't part of the original, causing an eerie dissonance in their behavior. Haunted by the repercussions of playing God, Richard struggles to maintain control over the clones. They exhibit signs of emotional distress and existential confusion, raising ethical questions about the nature of identity and the consequences of tampering with the essence of life. As the cloned family begins to unravel the mysteries surrounding their existence, they confront Richard about the ethical implications of their creation. The once desperate scientist now grapples with the consequences of his actions, torn between the love for his replicated family and the ethical quandaries surrounding their unnatural existence. The story takes a dark turn when a government agency discovers Richard's experiments. They see the potential for a new breed of soldiers or workers, raising the stakes for both the scientist and his cloned family. Betrayed by the very authorities meant to protect him, Richard must now navigate a web of secrecy and intrigue while confronting the unintended consequences of his scientific ambitions. Ultimately, the story delves into the moral complexities of cloning and the fragility of the human experience. It explores themes of identity, responsibility, and the blurred lines between scientific progress and ethical boundaries, leaving readers questioning the very essence of what it means to be human. In a race against time, Richard and his cloned family embark on a journey to uncover the truth behind their creation and evade the clutches of the government agency determined to exploit their existence. The scientist grapples with conflicting emotions as he witnesses the turmoil his actions have wrought upon his cloned loved ones. As they navigate a world filled with uncertainty, the cloned family members discover the limitations of their own existence. Emotions run high as they confront the existential questions surrounding their identity, grappling with the weight of memories that belong to someone else. Tensions rise within the group, mirroring the internal struggle within Richard himself. Simultaneously, a clandestine resistance group sympathetic to the ethical implications of cloning emerges. They reach out to Richard, offering support and guidance as he attempts to protect his cloned family from the ominous government forces closing in. The story weaves through a complex tapestry of alliances and betrayals, highlighting the moral gray areas that surround scientific advancements. As the conflict intensifies, Richard's lab becomes a battleground for control over the cloning technology. The cloned family members, once merely replicas, evolve into unique individuals with their own desires and ambitions. The question of their humanity becomes a central theme, challenging societal norms and forcing characters to confront their own prejudices. In a climactic showdown, the cloned family faces the government agency in a bid for freedom and autonomy. Richard must decide whether to dismantle his life's work to protect his loved ones or to stand against the powers that seek to exploit them. The consequences of playing God reverberate through every decision, leaving an indelible mark on the characters and the world they inhabit. The story concludes with a poignant reflection on the blurred boundaries between creation and nature. Richard grapples with the aftermath of his choices, and amidst the chaos, the cloned family's individuality becomes more pronounced. Each member grapples with the weight of borrowed memories and the struggle to define their own identities. The once identical replicas now display unique personalities, dreams, and fears, challenging the notion that they are mere copies of the original. As the resistance group and the government agency clash over the fate of the cloned family, Richard finds himself caught in the crossfire. The ethical dilemma deepens, forcing him to confront not only the consequences of his scientific pursuits but also his responsibility to the beings he brought into existence. The story unfolds as a riveting exploration of the thin line between creation and manipulation, with profound implications for humanity. In a surprising twist, the cloned family members become advocates for their own rights. Drawing inspiration from the resistance group, they demand recognition as individuals with autonomy and the right to shape their destinies. The narrative takes unexpected turns as the struggle for freedom morphs into a broader societal debate on the ethical implications of cloning technology. The government agency, driven by its relentless pursuit of power, unveils a shocking revelation about Richard's own past. The scientist's involvement in a classified project comes to light, revealing a complex web of political intrigue and personal vendettas. The story weaves together threads of conspiracy, morality, and the indomitable human spirit, creating a tapestry of suspense that keeps readers on the edge of their seats. In a parallel storyline, the resistance group launches a public campaign to shed light on the hidden dangers of unchecked scientific experimentation. Their efforts spark a global conversation about the ethical boundaries of cloning and the potential consequences for society at large. The narrative becomes a cautionary tale, urging humanity to tread carefully in the pursuit of scientific progress. As the cloned family members navigate the complexities of their newfound autonomy, they face external prejudice and internal strife. Friendships are tested, alliances form and dissolve, and the very fabric of their existence is questioned. The story delves into the intricacies of human relationships and the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. In a climactic resolution, Richard makes a heartbreaking sacrifice to protect his cloned family. The resistance group's campaign leads to a global re-evaluation of cloning ethics, prompting governments to establish stringent regulations to prevent the misuse of such technology. The cloned family members, now free to forge their own destinies, must navigate a world that remains wary of their origins. The narrative concludes with a reflection on the enduring consequences of Richard's actions. The cloned family members, having overcome adversity and prejudice, embark on a journey of self-discovery and acceptance. The story serves as a cautionary tale about the delicate balance between scientific progress and the moral responsibility that accompanies it, leaving readers with lingering questions about the future of humanity's quest to play God. Kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel for informative video and more just like this.